Anything else you want to yell from the back, Kevin?
Good evening, Carol and John Shoppers. I got really tired right as we were planning this video, like talking about all the upcoming stuff. Is this what meta is? Like when we're doing live, I'm holding a mug.
That's kind of meta. It's Facebook, so it's definitely meta.
Okay. They might ban it.
The what?
They might ban it.
Oh, cool. We might get banned. Andrew's here.
John Shear's here. Kevin's in the back. Kyle wins the t-shirt contest from behind the camera. You'll have to ask.
Yep.
October's a big month. Mark Waid's coming on the 13th. Late Night Comics is on the 19th. And for this Late Night Comics, we have a bunch of collections in. So the last one was bonkers. This one will be more bonkers. And we're working on some, like, guest appearances.
Spooky surprises.
This is why she wins Halloween. So that's the 19th for Late Night Comics. The 20th is Cena Grace for a signing. And we've got a bunch of material for you to purchase, get signed. 25th is Lenora's Midnite Rental, where most of the staff goes after that Wednesday, and we watch a freaky horror movie that we don't know, a mystery one, and I make fun of it with a microphone. Then the 27th is Sarah Kuhn signing. The 28th is Halloween Comics Fest. So that's free comic books and candy. It's packed. And then the week after that, you guys aren't involved, but we have to move all this furniture and get our carpet redone.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
We're going to be closed for 2 days.
And we're going to be closed for 2 days. Now, my question I was going to ask you before we started this video that freaked you out because I used the word sacrilege. I was going to say, is it sacrilege for you to wear a Shortbox King t-shirt while not, with no Shortbox King appearance?
It is not.
He decrees.
Yes.
Okay. First appearances. First of all, episode number 176. Thank you for joining us for all 176, obviously. Spectacular Spider-Man number 176. Who or what is Corona? We're going to try and find a joke in every one of these. So keep a lookout for number 177. First appearances this week are short but mighty. We've got Black Panther with the first appearance of a evil deity named Kivu Ma. I have a cheat sheet. Gods, the new Jonathan Hickman book, number 1 of the miniseries. First appearance of a character named Kubisk Kor. It's like an evil sorcerer. And then I didn't write this one down. The Centarvum Centus.
Close to that.
It's like this old order of like magic fighters. And then Star Wars. What do you know? Star Wars first appearance. Star Wars High Republic. Shadow the Starlight is the first appearance of a Jedi Knight, Agra.
Yep.
Can't read my own handwriting. So yeah, you'll see those on the table here in a second. This table was monstrous. We Frankensteined it together.
Halloween.
Oh ho ho.
because of that.
Because of this. So the joke this week is that John Judas was very adamant about us keeping Mark Waid stuff on the table. We are all super stoked about Mark Waid coming. We've all been picking out our favorite stuff from him this week. We've got a lot of it in the store. John Shear went to overdrive the other night and pulled out almost two full long boxes of Mark Waid graphic novels. I would say 90% of them are great. Great. And then we've got a bunch of single issues for him. We've got a bunch of restock of his recent single issues like World's Finest Teen Titans and Shazam and Night Terrors and Batman Superman, World's Finest, and Superman Lex Luthor. He's writing a ton of stuff currently, which is awesome. And all of it's good, and all of it's going to be back in the store. So we'll have a bunch of stuff from Mark Waid to sign. The joke was, John was like, please keep these on the table. Like, these should put a lot of work into it. And we're like, it's not going to happen. We tried very hard. But with your help, claiming variants off the video tonight, we can fit them back on there, and none of us will be yelled at. We did keep the core group of Mark Waid stuff that everybody in the store is all about on the corner of the table. We've got a lot of copies of these things because we stand by each and every one of them in a different way. Might have checked out the email. John's got kind of an in-depth look at those. I'm a huge History of the Marvel Universe fan.
Right above it. That's my favorite.
John Shear's got Man Without a Country. John Judas, I know, is all about Tower of Babel. Kevin, that's probably yours too, isn't it? Maybe Birthright?
No, I like that History of the Marvel Universe.
I'm all about, it's the Rodriguez.
Kingdom Come.
Yep, classic. Can't go without Kingdom Come. So yeah, Mark Waid, fully stocked. Let's get to the new stuff.
Yep.
Do you want to? Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah. God, so many action figures. A new Disney Plus wave of action figures. Kyle's going to give you a look at. Nick Fury, personal favorite, because his guns come with little smoky bits that, like when you fire them, boom, like little smoky bits. So spy Nick Fury. Sweet Kingpin, or if you ever need to do a diorama of Law and Order Criminal Intent. You got parts for that. Agatha, yeah. So everything from Disney, even a guy that never appeared in What If. We had a long talk about that today. From the Ashoka show, you got Sabine with a lightsaber, green lightsaber, also very interesting. And X-Men 97, totally classic. Wolverine, he can even walk around with his hood tucked back like a hoodie.
Awesome.
Beautiful. New previews was last week. We still got a couple of those on the table. And now we're on to new books. Might as well start with the pros.
Sure.
First, Books Without Pictures. This is a book called All of the Marvels. It came out in hardcover about 1.5 years ago. And it is a step-by-step walkthrough of the creation of Marvel Comics from an editorial standpoint. A lot of great information, a lot of good interviews. It was very well received when it came out. So now we got it in paperback with a really spiffy, cool onomatopoeia cover. Dune, the deluxe edition graphic novel of, please forgive me, Muad Dib.
Yep.
What,
Muad
Deeb?
Yeah.
Raph.
Raph. Complete adaptation graphic novel in beautiful hardcover. It's oversized from its original format, so it came out a couple of years ago, but we were never able to get it back in. So here they are. They showed up. Thanks, year-long order. But bigger graphic novel stack next to it, Monica from Daniel Clowes is a brand new story, 100% new, told in different genre styles of like pulp comics. Like there's like a horror pulp style, a sci-fi one, and like they're separated by chapters, and it essentially builds the story of this woman's life through a bunch of weird ways of storytelling.
Yeah.
Did I get it right?
Yeah.
And it's all really, I mean, you've got to be familiar with Daniel Clowes stuff, but
There's
find one. There we go.
cool stuff in there.
Yeah, but I got to be careful that I'm not.
There's some
don't show the other
not
stuff.
safe for kids. Yeah, sure.
But yeah, so that's some oddball stuff at the bottom of the table, but now we're on Image. The YA Walking Dead adjacent graphic novel about Clementine, continuing the story of the girl from the Telltale games in its second volume. Then we've got Phantom Road Volume 1 from Jeff Lemire. They reprinted Void Rivals, so these are your Image reprints. We got Void Rivals 1 4th printing, which actually connects. I just can't. There we go.
There you go.
With Void Rivals number 2 3rd printing, and then Void Rivals number 3 on its 2nd printing. Oh, yep, thank you. Which is a little bit of a spoiler, but hopefully you're reading it. So, I'm just loving the Transformers angle. Enfield Gang Massacre. Yo! Yeehaw. Number 1, completely restocked. We've been recommending this one for pure Western. Pure Western. Ooh.
Some collected.
Shear's Image pick of recent months.
Oh, it's so good. Local Man is a throwback to 90s superhero Image comics, and he has been kicked off like basically Youngblood and is living in his old town, and everybody hates him, and mysteries abound, and he's just trying to do his best. And it's great. It's gritty. It's wonderful in its callbacks. It is a near perfect book for $17.99 or $16.99. Worth every penny.
By Tim Seeley, Tony Fleeks.
Yes.
Fleeks.
Please.
Is that how you say it?
I think so.
Okay. I thought you might have met him.
Yeah.
Junk
Oh,
Rabbit, complete miniseries, collected, complete.
Yep.
3rd volume of Mark Millar's.
No, all 3 volumes.
Oh, that's all 3 together?
All 3 together.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
So Mark Millar's American Jesus trilogy completely collected. King Spawn's on volume 3. We've got Spawn Origins. That's the reprints on number 27. Above that, you got Heart Attack, complete graphic novel, and then single issues. So Image gives us Untold Tales I Hate Fairyland. We're on number 4. Then we've got a doozy, one of my favorite reads of the week, even though it's not a number 1. It's nothing new series-wise. Sacrificers by Rick Remender. The first 3, we can't get the second one, so I'm not going to try and oversell you on this because I really wish we could get the second one. If you can find the second one, the first 3 issues of this series are a perfect jab uppercut of a story arc. It is. You guys know how much I love Deadly Class. This is the most Deadly Class thing I've read since that series ended. So it's for fans of fantasy, but man, they're digging deep with those stories. Like
What'd you say the other day? You're like, now you understand the way it's going to hurt you.
Oh God, I did say that.
Yeah. That stuck with me.
That kind of stuff. It's weird hearing it back. 'Cause you're right. That's what this story arc did. So,
Cover B.
Yeah, cover B for this one. Those are the representatives of the worlds. Oh, it's just awesome. And then 1 in 15 variant, very beautiful. Now we're on Kingspawn. They're on number 26 this week. Enfield Gang Massacre on number 3. If you are into it, the covers of the first prints definitely connect.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's the 20th anniversary of Walking Dead. Boom. So we've got a newsprint edition of Walking Dead number 1. So if you wanted Walking Dead Deluxe number 1.
Yeah.
So colored Walking Dead on newsprint paper for the 20th anniversary. There'll be a bunch of 20th anniversary stuff happening. So yeah.
Parasocial.
Yeah. By Alex DeCampi, Parasocial has been described to me as Misery, the Stephen King story, but done with a comic book creator.
Yeah. At one point when he wakes up, he's like, "You used ketamine on me," and she's like, "How do you know that?" He's like, well, "I did a lot of drugs."
this will definitely get our if you want to spend less than $20 this week's time. Yeah, for sure.
Alex DeCampi read some really gritty comic books.
But we got a shining gem on the Image side of the table this week. Transformers number 1, revamped through Image, restarted, ongoing series.
Daniel Warren Johnson.
And I loved it in every way. Daniel Warren Johnson writes it, he draws it. He has been a lifelong Transformers fan. The blood's on the page on this one. Like his heart's on the page. You can tell he loves writing the story. And I am a new Transformers audience member. I have not been a long-term Transformers follower. I know the names of some of them. Yeah, and I like Bumblebee because of the movies. But this is a new team. It's forming within Transformers continuity, but it is forming anew. And it just fits really well. If you've been reading Void Rivals, you'll be super satisfied. If you just want to see the sweet onomatopoeia of like them transforming, you'll be satisfied. There's some real
pain.
Yeah.
Pain.
Yeah.
I feel pain in this book.
I am subscribed to Transformers at this point.
Yeah. I think we all are.
Yeah.
And we were not before.
No.
Like none of us.
No.
Our Transformers list was 8 people on a good day.
And now it's like 50 something.
And it should be 100 something.
Yeah.
So we ordered 100 copies of this book. I'm going to show you some sweet variants. That one I was holding is your cover A. We got 2 team variants. So this is your Autobots team variant and your Decepticons team variant. And then we've got a blank cover, which, God, I'm going to grab one because I don't want to meet anybody really creator-wise, but I want Daniel Warren Johnson to draw something for me. Oh, yeah. I really do. He doesn't need, I don't need to talk to him. Just draw it. I'll send it to him. Then we've got great ratio variants, bunch of 1 in 10s. Optimus on the cover there really earns the spot. 1 in 25s. Anybody remember the artist on that one? I don't remember the artist. No. 1 in 50.
I love this cover now after reading the book.
Beautifully missed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. And then, honestly, my favorite cover of, like, the freaking decade.
Hold it up.
It's a spoiler variant, so I hope
Yeah.
but we've got some really amazing foil artwork. Original cover, so, like, they didn't do this in non-foil, unfortunately.
It's like
shiny.
the spiffiest.
And Kyle priced it so reasonable.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry if that got ruined. Yeah, Marvel Collected Editions. There's one spread out in a weird way on the table, so we'll get to it in a minute. Mighty Marvel Masterworks X-Men Volume 3. So that'll be your numbers 20 through 29. Then we've got Doctor Strange by Jed McKay. That's Volume 1 of the current ongoing series.
Awesome.
It is awesome. And the cover up top's even better. X-Men Volume 4 by Jerry Dugan. So that's current ongoing series Volume 4. All of X-23 Deadly Regenesis in paperback. And then 2 Marvel reprints. Immortal Thor number 1, which we still have first prints if you're interested. And then Jean Grey number 1 also. Great first read. Glad we got that back in. Alien Annual number 1. So wrapping up, or in the middle of this current ongoing, current mini-series. Well, yeah, it's a one shot. Cover A, and then we got cover B.
Daniel Warren Johnson.
You don't say. I've had a lot of Daniel Warren Johnson thoughts and feelings this week. Star Wars High Republic Shadows of Starlight is that first appearance of the new Jedi Knight. It takes place between the destruction of the Starlight Beacon, if you are following High Republic stuff, and the current Phase 3 of High Republic.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like covering like a year and 2 week long gap.
And it covers a lot of the Nameless Terror stuff, so if you're still confused by that this might clear it up for you.
Plus, like, glowing lightsaber cover.
Oh, yeah, there's lots of lightsabers in this.
Yeah.
Lots of lightsabers.
I like that cover a lot, too. And we got a Yoda cover. That's cover B. Star Wars Dark Droids has a tie-in with Darth Vader at number 39 this week. And Bounty Hunters with number 39 also.
Dirge.
X-Men stuff gives us X-Force number 45 and cover B for that. You got the whole thing? Yep. X-Men number 27 definitely addresses the situation, which is weird and gross. And then we got the 60th anniversary X-Men variant. Is this Brooks? No. Perez cover. And also a Perez Virgin cover for $45, 1 in 100. Kind of a grab. The weird oddball Marvel Collected Edition, the complete series of Ghost Rider by Ed Brisson, all in paperback, all together. Immortal X-Men's on number 16, still Fall of X storyline. And then we got the Phil Noto Quiet Council variant. Strange Academy gets a tie-in one-shot with Amazing Spider-Man. Plenty of Spidey fans will enjoy this. We've got a cover B, and then we've got the 1 in 25 variant. Looks so familiar. I'm not going to try. There's a lot to cover. Black Panther number 5, first appearance of that new enemy. Then we got a 1 in 25 personal fave. I really like the color glow on this, on his back. 4 of 5 Captain Marvel Dark Tempest. And then a big annual, Ghost Rider annual number 1, all about Halloween. Whole thing's about Halloween. Halloween demon, Halloween summoning, Halloween sacrifice, Halloween body part,
Halloween energy.
eating, Halloween energy. Just Ghost Rider style.
Yep.
Just like the idea of the story, which is Ghost Rider and Elsa Bloodstone team up to take down the Hood.
Yeah. And the Hood's just like back and evil as all hell. Like,
Love it.
cool. So yeah, Ghost Rider annual. Awesome one-shot story. And then a Greg Land variant cover, which is why I skipped it. Red Goblin's on number 9. And then a fantastic row of Alex Ross covers. Doctor Strange number 8, one of the most beautiful Alex Ross covers.
It looks completely different upside down.
Unfathomable.
Awesome.
Yeah, unfathomably cool. And then a 1 in 25 variant for that Doctor Strange number 8. And then Dino Avengers. Yeah. Oh my God.
Cover of the week.
Cover of the week. And there's so many good covers. Fantastic Four number 12. Can't beat it. Yep. And they tried, but Frank Miller did a Human Torch variant, which is actually really cool.
It is cool. I like this one.
Really great. And then we got a 1 in 100 for that. So all art cover. Top of the tables, all gods. Jonathan Hickman is starting a new miniseries for Marvel. And when I say new, I mean new. This is a 100% original Jonathan Hickman story that is fitting into Marvel continuity, but not in like a huge way where you have to know anything going into it. Andrea looked at me earlier to read this for the email and was just like, I don't know, it seems really wordy, and like, what have I read Marvel-wise that I haven't read? And I'm like, nothing. Just go there. He introduces you to a whole new cadre of characters, and they're entertaining, and they're charming, and it's all magic tech behind-the-scenes stuff, and it's going to work out really well Hickman style. So, beginning of a 5-issue miniseries.
I believe so, yeah.
And that's it. There's no crazy tie-ins or anything, so... If you like Hickman, you'll like Gods. We've got variant covers. I know one of them. I don't know this one. This is the Aiko cover, right?
Yes.
Aiko cover, Momoko. This is a 1 in 25. And then we got an all-art cover of that Aiko one for 1 in 50. And that's the Marvel side of the table.
Now we get to DC.
That is true.
Because Halloween is just around the corner. DC has done their... Ghouls just want to have fun. So another one of their oversized one-shots. Tons of stories. You got Superman by Javier Rodriguez, which is the highlight. But there's Green Lantern and Demon teaming up. You've got...
Riley Rossimo story in there.
Yep.
Arcudi's got a story in there. It's all... I mean, DC does Halloween right.
Nightwing and Red Hood team up. I mean, there's ghosts, there's creepers, there's everything. It's awesome.
There's a ghost.
The Man Bat story.
Yeah.
I think that in the Super Bowl.
Oh, that makes sense for the 1 in 25 now.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a ghost made of ghosts.
There is, yes.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
I can't lie about that.
Yeah, so we have the regular cover there. And if you want to be super spooky, we have the glow in the dark cover there. Ooh. The Jay Lee variants there. And then the 1 in 25 Man Bat variant.
I know. I didn't
I
really
didn't
notice
see
it
that
until
before.
like
Is
Yeah.
he dressed as Wonder Woman?
he's dressed as Superman.
He's dressed as Superman.
Oh my god, it's so
He's got,
funny.
yeah. If you want to
that
see
kid's
Lobo,
not giving up either.
if you want to see Lobo as Superman, here you go. It's so good. So yeah,
So gigantic.
we're gonna go to Birds of Prey next because Birds of Prey is awesome. It's still great. Issue 1 was great. Issue 2 is great. I cannot recommend it more highly. It's everything I want from a Birds of Prey book. So you got your regular cover there. You got your David Nakayama cover B and cover C. They connect. Ooh, look at that. And we got 2 of each. So first 2 people. There you go. And then the 1 in 25 Zealot cover. And then we have some awesome second prints. Just Society of America. This one has issues 1 through 3 of the series. And then the Golden Age has the one shot. This one comes first. Read this. It's great. And then go to Just Society, which is also great. And one of Ben's favorite books. Because it's wonderful.
The
And-
first 3 issues are great. The second story arc is a little weak, but like the first 3 issues, like hands down for what is it, $8?
yeah.
$5.
$5.
DC's like putting a lot of investment in like bringing the Golden Age stuff current, like they've done for a long time. So they're making another push for it, and these 2 are a perfect primer for that. And this one has previews of the new Golden Age stories in it, so it's got previews of the Jay Garrick Flash, the Sandman one, and the
Alan Scott.
Alan
Green
Scott Green Lantern one. So.
Yeah. And again, $5 to get you started, $5 to keep you going.
yeah, that's
and
it.
it's awesome. So yeah.
Well worth the $10.
Then we move on to the part 4 of Gotham War with Batman.
He fights every freaking Robin like to the bone. Like they're like biting each other. Like they're like like brothers fighting, but like brothers who know how to kill a dude with pinches.
Yes. So yeah.
It's knockdown, drag out.
So there's your regular cover. You've got your Kia Isama 1 in 25.
And then Batman's super indignant at the end. Like he doesn't win. No one wins, but like he has to smirk at him in his own stupid Batman way. It was so rad.
it's Batman.
Yeah.
So yeah. Kia Isama 1 in 25. Frank Cho 1 in 50. The King Kong versus Godzilla versus JLA. So this is your Godzilla one.
Is this going to be a connecting cover?
It connected with Shazam, I
That's right.
believe. So yeah, which we don't have, but we've got the Batman one, and then we have the Chrissy Zolo Halloween
treat.
one. Trick
So
or treat.
cute.
Yeah.
All
So
of them are
cute.
so cute.
Yeah.
So, and then penultimate issue of Joker, the man who stopped laughing. It is 2 Jokers fighting each other, trying to anyway. They still have not faced each other yet, and it's still great, and I love it so much. So we got the regular cover, we got the Ben Oliver variant, we have the wonderful 1 in 25 variant there.
That Ben Oliver variant looks like Ray Liotta.
Oh, it does.
It does.
Ray Liotta would have been a good Joker. At a certain time.
Yeah.
True.
Get your Mark Waid fix. We got Shazam number 4. We got the regular cover there. We have the Bruce Timm's variant, and then the Chris Samney variant. which
Kevin,
is-
I pulled that for you even though you didn't ask for it. You're welcome.
Peacemaker Tries Hard is on its final issue 6 of 6, and it's the perfect finale to an absurd story in the best way possible. And they've got a new Deathstroke. His name's Danstroke, and it's wonderful. Danstroke.
I know it's the first I've heard of it too.
Yeah.
That's Team Deathstroke.
Yeah,
from
Team
issue
Deathstroke
4,
is
where he says
now
all he
named
wants to do is
Danstroke.
dance.
Oh my God, it's like Napoleon Dynamite.
A little bit,
Steamed.
yes. Yes, a
Vote
little
for
bit.
Pedro.
So yeah,
I'd vote for Pedro.
it's great. So we got the regular cover, we got the Anka movie cover, we have the Erica Henderson wonderful chemo cover.
Look at his cute little face.
Oh, oh yeah, and then we have the Kyle Starks 1 in 25 variant there. Blue Beetle, Ted Kord's finally in. We got that with issue number 2. And then we have the cover B variant because I remember reading the name and I don't remember the name. So.
Crimson.
Cover B. So, Fire and Ice are still in Smallville, and it's still wonderful. They're still doing antics. Special guest star shows up at the end, which, like, 3 of you will actually care about, but I enjoyed it. So, yeah, that's great. Issue 2, we got the regular cover. We got the amazing Greg Smallwood cover for cover B. Poison Ivy, still wonderfully creepy.
Bonnie and Croc. I just got that. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, it's very cool. So yeah, issue 15, we got the regular cover. We have the cover B for that one as well, which is also
Nakayama.
David Nakayama. So you get 3 Nakayamas this week. Issue 8 is I want to say the final issue. Nope, continue.
8 and 9.
Yep, 8 of 9. So
The
Ra's
adventures
al Ghul.
continue to
They continue to continue. So we got the regular one, and then we have the Duarte variant for that one, cover B. First appearance of Riddler. Get your facsimile edition now. We got the regular one, and we have a spiffy shiny variant, which I love. Spiffy shiny variants. Only one of them though. Batgirls is on. This one's the volume 2, volume 3 ends the series. But where this ends, Birds of Prey begins, so it's great. James Tinian's run on Batman ends with this one. This should be the volume 4. It is. And all the Ghostmaker Clown Hunter stories by Tinian, all collected in here. All the backups, all the one-shots, all that stuff is there. Power Girl Returns, the collection for that. It's all the backup stories that were in Action Comics. It's her one-shot special. It's the Lazarus Plant special where she gets her new powers. And it's the Night Terrors Action Comics all collected into this. And then Soul Plumber.
That's the logo placement of the week.
Oh, it is, yes. You're not wrong.
I mean,
You're not wrong.
I didn't notice till just now, but the book has a full art cover.
Oh, yeah.
But they were like, yeah, we're gonna put that.
Yep. So,
Right where everybody wants it to be.
Soul Plumber is DC actually did an interesting thing because they waited till October to
Yep.
actually put it out. So
Yep.
kudos to them.
It's a perfect Halloween read.
Yeah.
I'd say.
So there you go. The whole collection is there. Then we're moving on to small press. Oh, nope, we got a very DC Halloween.
Oh yeah, these
Because-
are old DC one shots that they reprinted, but we all love old DC one shots. So
Yeah.
it's,
So,
they're all
happy
Halloween
Halloween.
one shots.
Small press.
Scary Frank.
Plot holes. Number 2. Sean Murphy. It's.
Oh, I can't wait
I
to read
love
that.
this cover.
I can't
it's
wait to
a
read
great
that.
cover. So yeah, issue 2 for that is out. Alice Cooper gets his own miniseries going out from Dynamite.
Finally.
So
He had one before. I didn't realize, but I saw that somewhere recently.
Alice Cooper's had comics since
yeah.
like the
70s. Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
He had a Marvel one shot, didn't he?
he did. So yeah, so you got your regular cover there, and then Vampirilla Dead Flowers. The big thing about this, we have one copy, but Frazetta's granddaughter wrote it, so
Oh wow.
that's cool. Yeah,
How old is she?
20s.
How old's Frazetta?
He's dead.
He's dead.
There you go.
Okay, well, a lot of comics come out with his crap on it for him being dead. I'm just
You're not wrong.
All right.
You're not wrong.
All right.
And then
Here you go.
Andrea's Spooky
Right.
I had a
pick of the
spotlight.
week.
Kyle told me to make a sign for it, so I did.
It's so good.
So
That's a good sign.
You might remember this came out last year, and I wrote about it. It is a gated community where slasher killers live when they're not on their murder sprees.
It's like a safe space.
Until some teenagers break in.
And not a safe space anymore.
And a cop who survived a slasher attack shows up, and there's
Everything goes to pot.
bloodshed.
It just
Yeah.
goes downhill at that point for everybody involved.
Yep.
It's the same writer as Peacemaker, Tries Hard, and Marvel Unleashed, which are all super duper
Yes.
enjoying right now. So, trusted. Yeah.
Next to that, we have the second omnibus of The Witcher in paperback. You've got the third paperback for American Gods adapted from the Neil Gaiman novel. Weird Fantasy EC Archives Volume 2 in paperback. and Eerie Archives Volume 1 in paperback. Below that, personal fave as far as spooky reads go, Ghost Lore Volume 1.
This came out quick.
Really great ghost stories. Great adaptations of ghost stories. Then you got Star Trek Strange New Worlds, The Scorpion Run.
Scorpius.
Well, I'm sorry.
I know.
Number 2. Disney Maleficent is on number 5. Great J. Lee cover. Tales from the Cave is a Mad Cave one-shot featuring their current 3 ongoing series. Nottingham, Hunt, Kill, Repeat, and Battle Cats, and they gave them spooky Halloween stories and just a little one-shot. And they're all original things. So that's cool. And a great cover. And then Midnight Show from Dark Horse. We ordered a bunch of because...
my other spooky
Yeah, it's a double. It's a double. Really great ode to Universal Monsters.
Universal Monsters, Hammer Horror, Monster Squad.
And relatively safe.
Films.
I felt fine putting in here all ages stuff because it's gory, like a swamp thing attacking a guy in a boat and eating his head. But like, there's nothing like crazy gratuitous about it. It's written by Cullen Bunn. He knows how to do horror, and all of this mind magic of monsterdom is going to be featured in the book at some point, which is pretty cool. It's a great little addition, great little start to a series. And we got to cover B for that one. Below that, we got all ages stuff starting. We got Monster Support Group, The Mummy's Curse. How adorable. Shang-Chi has an all-ages adventure in a graphic novel format. You got Archie's Halloween Spectacular, Scooby-Doo 124, Godzilla Here There Be Dragons, so that Pirate Godzilla story on number 4. Big old Lego Marvel Visual Dictionary, start to finish everything Lego and Marvel ever did together. This actually might be John's, so... Hilda's World has a guide to Trollberg. Then we got a really cool thing from DC. They're continuing their YA line with 3 new graphic novels. They've got Vixen New York City, or Vixen NYC. Zatanna and the Ripper is on volume 1, which is rad. Cool. And then written by Cena Grace, who just happens to... Yeah, who's just happened to going to be in the shop in a little bit. Superman Harvest of Youth is really touching. There's like they nail those moments where he gets his cape and he has to deal with, it's very Smallville, like has to deal with like a relationship ending because of his powers, and it's all very salt of the earth. So get that signed by Cena. And then one all ages one, Diana and the Hero's Journey. So it's a whole new chapter of that adventure, and she gotta go. We took up enough of your time this evening. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. Please buy Transformers.
Yeah.
Do yourself a favor.
Yeah.
Yeah, get spooky. There's plenty of spooky stuff. But yeah, thank you for hanging in with us. We'll see you every day of the month of October. It seems.
Yeah.
Enjoy your evening, and we'll see you for your comments tomorrow.